Street music performances in Vietnam have been spreading throughout the country. After a number of performances in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, street music has now reached the central city of Hue, bringing the ancient capital a new, joyful atmosphere. The following report will take you to Hue to see how street music entertains local people and tourists there. This is a street show performed by youngsters from the Kodo Street Music Club on Nguyen Đi Chu Pedestrian Street. Choosing acoustic musical instruments, these amateur musicians have managed to convey their passion and enthusiasm to audiences throughout their live performances. 3 times a week, Nguyen Đi Chu Pedestrian Street becomes a stage for street music bands. There are now 4 amateur bands in Hue City that have brought many students and youngsters together with a passion for music. Pham Thi Big Na, member Kodo Street Music Club, Hue City, said he really enjoys the club's activities. The club is a place for him to express himself. Lee Thand, head Kodo Street Music Club, Hue City, said they are planning more activities that will bring music closer to the community, especially remote areas in Thua Tien Hue Province. Besides being a playground where young music lovers can show their talents, street music has also become a tourist attraction in Hue. Ha Dang Tuan, member management board of Nguyen Đi Chu Pedestrian Street, Hue City, said these street music shows help diversify the cultural activities in Hue, which really entertain tourists. Street music is popular in cities around the world. The introduction of this art form in Hue will make the ancient capital a friendlier tourist attraction for visitors. Studies show that organic foods do indeed have a healthier nutritional profile than their conventional counterparts, and they're also lower in pesticide residues. It is said that eating organic fruits and vegetables could increase your antioxidant intake by 20 to 40%. Organic strawberries have more nutrients and antioxidants than their conventional counterparts. Organic tomatoes are 50% higher in vitamin C content than conventional tomatoes. Myanmar commenced exporting shipments of mangoes and watermelons to Singapore for the first time in May 2013. Myanmar began seeking to expand into new export markets beyond China 3 years earlier. Now, in addition to China and Singapore, the country is exporting fruits to Hong Kong, Ukraine, Japan, and South Korea, and efforts are being made to export fruit to the EU, as well as participating in a number of international fruit festivals globally, and is trying to send good agriculture producers to the foreign market by cultivating organic farming system. Myanmar Agriculture Department is teaching good agriculture practices to farmers across the country. In April this year, the department has taught good agricultural practice application forms to farmers in Shan State, Mandalay, Sagaing, Nay Pia Tho, and Yangon regions, and a total of 118 plantation owners, including 10 owners from the Agriculture Department, applied to the department. The department will issue GAP certificates to farmers of 4 crops, including mango, watermelon, and muskmelon. The training is given at the Set Set Yo Model Farm in Nay Pyi Tho Council area. The 900-acre Set Set Yo chemical-free fruits and vegetables model farm was established in 2013-2014 and is teaching good agricultural practices to farmers across the nation by making research works to produce high-quality seeds and strains. Tan Tun O, in charge of Set Set Yo Agricultural Model Farm, said they established this farm aiming to distribute modern agricultural methods to the farmers across the country. They also intend to get more foreign incomes through the quality agriculture producers and to increase incomes of rural people through one village, one product system. Out of 900 acres in Set Set Yo model farm, paddy is grown in 800 acres and different kinds of quality vegetables and fruits such as chili, asparagus, taro, papaya and pineapple are cultivated in 100 acres. According to the in charge of the model farm, most of the vegetables are cultivated with organic farming system. Myat Tin Su, Deputy Staff Officer of Set Set Yo Agricultural Model Farm, said they cultivate Indian chili strains. After cultivating for a month, the chili plants are in full bloom. They can pluck the chili when blossoming after 75 days. The chili can yield 4,000 vis per acre. They cultivate the chili with Myanmar Agriculture Service agricultural method. The vegetables and fruits produced from this farm are sent to the market in Nay Pyi Taw, and officials are trying to send them to the foreign markets. 400,000 vis of chili is planned to be exported to Korea market this year. Malaysia's first forward operating naval base at sea, converted from a decommissioned oil platform, has been in place along the Borneo island of Sabah's east coast and started operation in July. It is the first such base, part of the Eastern Sabah Security Command or ESCOM defense component, aimed at giving security forces a decisive advantage in protecting the coastline there. The security forces in the east coast of Sabah need to be well prepared for threats that are more complex and sophisticated that exist within the country and from across its borders. Besides oil platforms, the Navy has also mobilized a vessel from a used cargo ship that operates as mobile forward base since May this year. During a working visit to monitor the level of readiness of the defense system in Sabah, Malaysian Defence Minister Datuk Sri Hishamuddin Tun Hussein said there is no direct threat from the Islamic State or IS militants in Sabah's east coast and no credible proof that there are elements of IS within the area so far. However, he said the government is not taking the matter lightly because the area is constantly faced with various security issues involving cross-border crimes and militia elements creeping in from the southern Philippines. The bases are part of the sea basing concept, which serve as enforcement monitoring points on the movements of vessels along designated routes at sea, as well as to enhance surveillance and interception. They act as the first line of defense against terrorist invasion, to collect tactical intelligence and on maritime community, and to act as frontline operation base. They would also accommodate unmanned aerial vehicles, armed helicopters and patrol boats. According to Datuk Sri Hishamuddin, if the concept is a success, the government will add more mobile forward bases and also share its experiences with neighbouring countries who could and are facing the same threats at sea. He said Malaysia is planning how it can work together with Brunei, Indonesia and also the Philippines, because the threats that we are facing now is not unique only to Malaysia, but our neighbours also face the same problem. There is no reason the new concept introduced in this country cannot be shared with neighbouring countries if they are good for them too. The concept of the sea basing is the first of its kind in the world. The cost to build and repair was borne by oil company Petronas. All features and equipment have been fitted according to the technical requirements of the Malaysian Armed Forces. Each base is manned by more than 80 army personnel. The bases are equipped with radar communication equipment and CCTV jacking system, pontoon, air compressor motor, and etc. to ensure the functions of both sea basing are maximized. The radar is of the type CSS-1206, capable of detecting surface targets as far as 20 kilometers and will be improvised with the installation of radar CSS AESA Spexer 2000 soon. Both integrated bases are strategically placed under the Eastern Sabah Safety Zone or S Zone near the international border and locations identified as routes frequently used by criminals. First-day cover envelopes not only provide valuable insight into history, but could also bring profitable gains to enthusiasts. Issuances of first-day covers on certain dates bring to light history of the past. In conjunction with World Postal Day 2015, the Postal Service Department issued a complete pack of first-day covers to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the United Nations organization. This new edition came in commemorative packets of stamps, posters in the form of miniature sheets and pamphlets depicting important historical events, offering the latest collection of philatelist 91-year-old Haji Matusin bin Haji Muhammad Tahir. He collects first-day covers and he relates how he first started in 1949. His first-day cover collection reflects important events in Bruneian history, such as the opening of the Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque in 1958. Haji Matusin said he has a collection of over 200 stamps from around the world and takes good care of them to make sure they stay in mint condition. He intends to leave the collection to his children and hopes that the future young generation will follow in his footsteps. Some 100 seniors in northeastern of Thailand's Nong Khai province do Tai Chi and aerobic dance exercises to cope with colder weather. As cold breeze of winter season sneaks in, a group of elder in Nong Khai province has prepared themselves by doing some exercises in order to gain their strength for battling the chill. These elders will start warming their body by doing Tai Chi, the gentle movements that are applied from Chinese martial arts before doing aerobics dance. Then they will swing their arms, the move that helps loosen their belly, and finish their exercise by dancing Paslop, popular traditional dance of Laos. This elder activity takes around 45 minutes. Around hundreds of seniors are seen gathering at Swan Suk Kapap Healthy Park in Hai Suk village beside Nong Khai Provincial Hospital for exercising. Most of them are females and come along with their lineages.